Hello my friends, my name is Rich and welcome to Greatest Rock and Metal. On Greatest Rock and Metal I talk about what for me are the greatest bands and albums of all time, based on my experience of listening to thousands of CDs and going to hundreds of gigs. If you enjoy this channel, please subscribe. I know many of you are watching, but please can you press that red button and subscribe for me? I would be very grateful. So today I am going to be talking about this band, Babymetal. Babymetal again? Some of you say. Greatest rock and metal and you're talking Babymetal again for a second time? Why? Well, because I do believe they belong in the category of Greatest Rock and Metal, as I've said on a previous episode. And I'd like to talk about the forthcoming release. In December of this year, 2020, they will be releasing the album 10. As in 10 Babymetal years. Why? Well, because they formed 10 years ago. So they are celebrating that as an anniversary. But also, that is a hell of a milestone to be celebrating. Not many rock and metal bands are able to say nowadays that they can get a 10-year career. Especially with some of the challenges that Babymetal have faced. First and foremost, the challenge of breaking out of Japan, which they have done amazingly well and now can consider themselves an international act. Other challenges they've faced, they've lost key members. Now, I know some of you may not consider the backing band of Babymetal key members, but I do. And that original group of initial musicians that Babymetal had for the first many years were a very integral part of the live show as far as I'm concerned. And unfortunately they lost one of those key members, a beautiful soul by the name of Mikio. I hope I pronounced that correctly. The Little God, as he was known amongst fans. They also sadly lost, at a similar time period, Babymetal, who was one of the scream and dancers and was an integral part of that band, the trio that fronted Babymetal. Now, fortunately, she didn't die, she just left the band for undisclosed reasons. To this day, we still don't really know why Babymetal left, and we've never heard from her again. It would be great to learn some facts about her departure and to see how she is doing later. So, that's why we're celebrating 10 years of Babymetal. That's why they have a new album coming out, and it will be a compilation album. And it's that I want to talk about today. And the tracks that have just been revealed, the 10 tracks that are going to be on that album. Now, the 10 tracks have been taken from the 3 studio albums that they have released, which are the self-titled first album, Babymetal. Then we had their second album, Metal Resistance, and their latest album, Metal Galaxy. There's various different album covers for Metal Galaxy. That is the version that I have, featuring Moa Metal on the cover. So, the tracks have been selected by the band's management, but there was also an opportunity for fans to select tracks for another version of the 10 album that is going to be released on CD with a Blu-ray, and the fans had an opportunity to choose tracks that will appear on the Blu-ray. So before I talk about that, let's take a look at Rock T-shirts by the Sea. Hope you enjoyed that. So, let's have a chat about the songs that have been chosen. This was the format that was given to fans to choose the Blu-ray part. And as you can see, 10 Legend Songs tournament. And what happened is the band's management listed all the Babymetal songs that have been made so far, studio versions, and put them into various categories. And then you would choose which songs you felt were better out of a battle, so to speak. So for example, you would have something like Karate going up against Kagaru, and you decide, oh, I like that song more, or I like this song more. And all the fans were able to vote, and it was all polled, and the resulting track list was created. What I decided to do was, of course, create my own. And then I've compared it, not against the final fan vote, but against the track list that was announced this week, that is going to be the 10 songs that appear on the 10 album. The 10 album track list chosen by the management is as follows. Again, please forgive my pronunciation for some of these songs. I have no idea how to say them correctly in Japanese, so I might be getting it right, I might be getting it wrong. Sorry if I've said it wrong. Okay, Doki Doki Morning kicks it off. Headbanger, Ichime Dame Zeta. I know I've said that wrong. Megitsuni, Gimme Chocolate, Road of Resistance, Karate, The One, Distortion, and Papaya. So there are 5 tracks from the first Babymetal album, 3 tracks from Metal Resistance, and 2 tracks from Metal Galaxy. And it appears that they are going to be in chronological order. So starting from the earliest tracks up to the latest tracks. Now actually, when I made my list, 7 of those tracks are on my list as well. But it had got me thinking about, could they have done something a little bit different? For example, should the tracks have been more equal across the albums? So you've got 10 tracks and 3 albums, so that doesn't, threes into 10 doesn't go. So maybe 4 tracks from the first album, 3 from Resistance and 3 from Galaxy. So you've got a more even spread across the albums. That's one thing that I thought about. Although my listing doesn't reflect that. Why? Well, because of the way the songs were categorized here, it made it quite difficult to try and get that even spread when you're comparing song against song. And one could argue, if you are looking to get the best of Babymetal, then if it so happens that 5 of the best are on one album, so be it. So, the other thing that I thought was a bit disappointed in just a chronological track listing. Maybe if the tracks had been arranged in the format of maybe it was a gig. And that's what I've done with my choice. So if I had been in charge, if I'd have been creating 10, this would have been my track listing. I would have kicked off the album with Road of Resistance. It's a great track to kick off a live set with, and that guitar intro gets you, hey, I'm up and at it, I'm ready for the fox god. So always gets the juices boiling. I would then follow it up with what I consider to be, and many fans consider to be, the ultimate Babymetal song, the Megitsuni, where we can all get our fox mask out and get ready to throw it in the crowd when the big breakdown kicks in the middle of the song. I would then follow it with a track that did not make their 10 album. One of the 3 I have chosen that aren't on their official release, and that is Catch Me If You Can. I love that song. I think it's a very clever song, and to see it live, I like the dance that they do live. I know I shouldn't be saying that. I'm an old man talking about young girls dancing. It's more like pop music. What's wrong with you, Rich? I think it's fun, and that's what Babymetal is about. It's fun. Great song, Catch Me If You Can. Okay, then I would move on to a track, another choice that's not on the album, and it's a song that is really starting to get a bit of a buzz about it amongst the Babymetal community. It's very different, it's very electronic and dance orientated, and that is BMC. Yeah, that would be my 4th pick. I've really grown to like that song. When I first heard it, I wasn't sure. It was a little bit out of my wheelhouse. But when I saw it done live on a live video, it's like, whoa, actually, that's really cool. Okay, then we go into the big power metal song that Sue sings solo at the live gigs. Akatsuki! Again, I don't know if I said that correct, but that's how I'm saying it. That would be my 5th choice. And then the other 2 girls would be back in for number 6 choice. Papaya! You've got to have Papaya. It is a brilliant, brilliant song. And live, well, crazy. Awesome to see that live. Although I would say the swinging of the towels, been done before, but who cares? I love it. Next up, now we get into the final run. The song that introduced me to Babymetal, and many fans actually into, outside of Japan, into Babymetal. Gimme chocolate. Gimme chocolate. That will be at number 7 for me. Now we're heading home, and we're heading home with number 8 with Headbanger. Get your neck brace on and bang in praise of the Fox God. Headbanger. And please, if anyone from Babymetal camp is listening to this, which I know they are not, but maybe someone somewhere can get the word out to them, please, and I think I speak on behalf of many, many fans out there, future live shows, please, Moa Metal to sing Headbanger. She did a great job at her birthday concert in Nagoya. Please let her do it in all future gigs. And in fact, let's have more Moa Metal singing, not just on Headbanger. Maybe she can be introduced on maybe new tracks in the future, please. I think we all want to see more of Moa Metal featured in the band. Okay, the final 2. The One is at number 9. The One, cell phones, lighters, or lights. Remember I spoke about this before, how this lights up, or armbands that were given at another show. You can see the bright light would shine out of the armbands. Lights in the air. What? Lights in the air for the One, in praise of all the Babymetal fans. We are the One. And then after it's been brought down a little bit, we've got to finish it off in style. Again, big power metal finish is Ichime Dame Zetai. I wish I knew how to say that. And that would finish off my 10 Babymetal album. Hope you've enjoyed that. In the comments, please say, do you agree? Do you disagree with what I've had to say about that? What would be your 10 that you would choose? Please subscribe to my channel, press that red button to see future episodes of Greatest Rock and Metal, and also there are yet again future Babymetal episodes planned. Thank you for watching, and as always remember, we rock!